Welcome to another episode of VidORG Season 2 Mario Party. We just finished up with our final six and have a guest on today. Let's take 1 second and find out who we got. We got Nintendog. How are you, man?
I'm good.
I mean, tell me how you feel about the last vote. Pretty unlucky, I
It
think, to
was,
to not go rocks, right?
yeah, I was very surprised. I did not expect that at all.
What did you expect?
I think I was expecting Peanut.
Okay,
Yeah,
I know that.
that seems right.
Yeah, I know that's what you guys are. Or did you end up putting three votes on Peanut, or was it on Xander? I can't remember.
I can't remember either. It was
But
either Peanut or Xander.
yeah, ultimately what happened though was Dig ended up playing an extra vote, which gave
Yeah,
them because it was split 3-3. I think really everyone was prepared to go to rocks. Would you have gone to rocks?
I would have gone to Rocks.
Yeah,
If it had a chance to save my life, I would have gone to Rocks.
yeah, right. But yeah, ultimately didn't. He did have that extra advantage. Played it and a 4-3 vote to send Agent Nintendog home. What talk to me about the whole game. I mean, you were with the Mario's basically the whole time. You know, Mario 1.0,
Yeah,
Mario 2.0, and then kind of staying with Ellie and Mr. Pink. And I mean Oreo got voted out early in the
yeah.
and everything. But um, tell me like kind of what your plan was coming in to this
So
season
I
and.
think the plan was I had made a deal early in the season with Pink and Ellie, and we were gonna go Final Three. That's it. And then I kind of screwed up my game with the whole Durden fiasco.
Yeah,
Um,
as it
yeah,
came to
that
be
was.
known, was called the
I
Durden
think
fiasco.
everyone knows now that that was a complete lie
Yeah,
to get Oreo on my side. I don't know if they know that that was the intention to get Oreo on my side and to because I knew he was not like I knew he wasn't trusting me very well because someone told me that. I don't remember who exactly told me that,
yeah,
but their plan was to uh they were gonna give me the information, and I was aligned with them, and they would give me the information. I would talk to Oreo, but then I ended up coming up with the dirt fiasco, and
you
I feel like that was my one thing. It was the thing that screwed up my game the most, and also the main thing that would allow me to win if I got to the end.
yeah. What the Durden fiasco? Basically, you told everybody that he threatened you. That he was like, you
He
have to
was
vote
threatening for
me.
my vote.
Yeah, yeah. Which
You have to vote with me,
yeah,
or else we would cut you.
which I think everyone.
That was the entire.
I think a lot of people believed you in the beginning. I think.
Hmm.
Some people didn't. Like Brendan, like in his interview, he said that he didn't actually believe it, but he used it as a way to like get the votes onto Durden and stuff. Um,
Yeah.
so then my next question is the very next vote. I think it was maybe I think it was when Oreo ended up coming out. Um, there was talk that you had threatened Peanut that he had to vote with you guys or you guys would cut him. Did that happen?
Well, I think it was all just a big misunderstanding because I was like, "Did you vote me? Because if you did, I don't want to have to cut anyone unnecessary." And I think he took that as, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna cut you if you don't vote with
I
us."
gotcha.
But what I was meaning to say was like, I don't want to like hurt you. I think you're a cool guy. Please just tell me if you do. I think you're fine, and I will forgive you because that was a good move. I like, yeah, I
I
appreciate
know
their
what you're saying.
strategy.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
respect that, but I didn't like it, but I respected it. So that was what happened with Locke and Peanut. They both ended up telling me that yeah, they voted me.
Okay.
One who didn't was Kevin, obviously, and he did not tell me.
When
And
did
I,
when did you find that out?
well, I ended up like I asked him, and I was pretending to be like, oh yeah, of course you didn't vote me, obviously. And he's like, yeah, and he just played along with it. And I feel like that was a good move, and I respect that. I respect like most of the things that people did that ended up getting me out, but I still respect it. It's
Yeah,
a good
no,
move, and I
absolutely.
feel like now that I'm on the jury, I'm not going to be a petty jury
Yeah.
member. I'm going to look at whose game was the best, and
So,
I will
I mean, right now, whose
vote
game
based
do
on
you
that.
think is the best?
I don't really like all of them seem like it could go many different ways
Yeah, that's
right
actually.
now.
I actually agree with you. Like, when I look at who's left, after you, we have Dig, Xander, Peanut, Alec, and Mr. Pink, like those five. And obviously, one of those has since been voted off when we're doing this interview, but no
Yes.
spoilers. Of them, it really feels like almost any of them could win. I think the general consensus is that Alec probably can't. He's made a couple mistakes
Yeah.
with playing idols, misplayed the fire idol, and had to take out Kevin in the fire, and things like
Yeah.
that. I don't know. Do you kind of agree that maybe those other four all really could
I
win just based
agree.
on how it shakes down?
I feel like Alec definitely isn't like he messed up his game just like me toward like the merge messes some people up, man. They like trip up on themselves.
Yeah,
Like they get so like I'm immortal. I made it to the merge. I'm immortal. That's like what they're thinking, and it ends up screwing them over. It's just what happens. Um, so I feel like Alec, he kind of screwed over his game just like me.
yeah.
I feel like Xander, he made some power moves, but
Yeah, using the idol
eh,
to save Peanut and take out Ellie it was probably like, I mean, it's definitely the flashiest move, maybe the biggest
mhm,
move of the game so far. Does that mean it's like the best move? That's up to the jury and you guys to
not
determine.
necessarily
So
because I feel like that was a move, and it was a very flashy and big move, but it was not necessarily a good move on his part. I feel like the Durden fiasco was also not a good move on my part, but it was a big and flashy move
yeah,
as
that
well.
it was. That it
It's
was.
very similar, actually.
Hmm.
And so, like, all of that, like, Xander, he's, like, that is basically the only thing of note that he can say he was on, like, the side of the Marios, and then suddenly he screwed them all over. That is, like, the main thing he can say if he comes to the end, which I don't know. If you will.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's tricky. He I don't know. I
I
think
feel like
the at least my read on the situation in the game and stuff. At least talking to you jury members and everything is that um, you guys like almost nobody is really like seeming very like bitter or petty or anything like that, and they're going to try and make a decision on the best game player. Um, but then also like the jury seems very loyal at the same time. Like they want to vote for the person that they were playing with the longest in the game. Is kind of like my read. Um,
yeah.
like almost like like for instance, if there was like um, a Mr. Pink, Xander, and Peanut like final three, like one Mario, one Luigi, one Bowser, that it would almost be like
Yeah.
all the Marios vote for Pink, all the Luigis vote for Xander, and all the Bowsers vote for Peanut. I don't know if that's actually what would
But I
happen or
feel like
not,
in
but
that situation, like Peanut has actually made some really like he's made some good like alliances with the people that have like that are in the jury now. He's
Mhm.
like actually helped out some people, and I don't think he's made very many like full on enemies.
No,
Has he made any full on enemies?
um,
I don't think he has.
I don't think that maybe like really a true enemy. I think that
I feel like I made one, and that was like that was definitely Durden.
yeah, yeah, just a tiny
Uh,
bit.
the Nintendo rat vote.
Oh yeah, that was I forgot about that.
Yeah,
um,
and his final words as well were
yeah,
kind of sold out some people.
He did. I mean, he took a shot at Brendan and everything, as well as you. So had you made it to the end, what would your pitch have been to the jury?
My pitch definitely would have included the Durden fiasco, the fact that I made it to the end in the first place.
After that, yeah.
Because I feel like everyone would have been like gunning for me, and I'm surprised I made it even like this far. I'm surprised I made it to final 7?
Final six.
Final 6. I'm very surprised that I made it that far. I was 99% sure I was going to be gone. And some of my companions even called me a little piss baby.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Well, I didn't hear this one.
Yeah.
Spill the gossip. Let's go.
Yeah. I believe it was Ellie. She called me a little piss baby because I was very like, oh, I'm next. I'm definitely next. And that was like all the way up until I actually got voted out. I was like, oh, I'm next.
Speaking
and
of,
I was right.
Yeah.
Final 7 vote. Yeah. I was right.
Well, speaking of Ellie, there was times when she was a little upset, definitely at you.
Yes.
In early Mario and the music challenge in particular, after like throwing that, but then also not voting when Oreo got out. What happened there?
Yeah. People were. I feel like I didn't like get the information fast enough. Okay. I feel like I need to get the information like a few days ahead of time before the vote. Like maybe like the day before the vote, you need to like tell me and be like, "This is who we're voting. Vote them." And I feel like, but my vote definitely would have changed everything. We would have gone to a revote. People would have like actually noticed. Oh wait. Oh boy. And I feel like Xander might have like. I don't know what Xander would have done in that situation.
I think he probably still votes with you guys. And really, the big thing was Alec.
With the thing.
Yeah.
Like the first vote, and I don't know if Alec did too. No, I don't think he did.
So Alec was with you guys, but like you guys had like talked about splitting the vote. And so he had
we talked about splitting the vote. We did end up splitting the vote, but a bunch of like the Luigi's, were very they.
I take it you don't feel very you don't like the Luigi's very much.
Yeah, the Luigi's kind of screwed us over.
Yeah,
I didn't like that.
Luigi's, they really played both sides between the Bowsers and the Marios coming into the merge and everything. So made it interesting. And actually, three Luigi's made the final 5 with you getting voted out. So then there was Dig, Xander, and Alec that were all Luigi's, with one Bowser, Peanut, and one Mario, Mr. Pink, left in the game. So I guess final question. I guess who do you think is going to win, and who do you want to win?
I personally want either Mr. Pink or I respect Peanut a lot. I think Peanut or Mr. Pink are going to be the two people who I'm likely to vote for if they make it to the end.
Okay.
I feel like Mr. Pink has a slight edge over Peanut because I feel like I'm more loyal to Mr. Pink. He hasn't like done anything like actual like he hasn't really done anything to me. He was actually my straight on ally up until the end.
Yeah. No, I think you guys voted together aside from when you didn't vote.
Aside from when I didn't vote, we voted together every single time.
Yep.
He was definitely my confirmed ally the entire time.
No, of course, and I never saw like anything that would have made him not be, but you never know.
Yeah.
What can happen? That's the crazy thing about Survivor and stuff. Well, thank you for playing in VidORGs. Hopefully, did you enjoy it?
I did. It was a very fun experience. I did have to like there was a point where I was just like not on at all, and that was because like life hit. There was other stuff going on.
Stuff happens.
It happens. Like you can never really know for sure what's gonna happen, but it just happens. And
no, we totally understand that. But we're glad that you played. It was a lot of fun, especially in the first couple votes of the merge, watching you work your little magic. and yeah, the Durden fiasco. But then even then, you were sliding back in to try and work with Peanut and like all of that, and get information and bring it back to your side and everything. So it's definitely fun to watch.
Yes, it was very fun.
Anything else?
I don't think there was very much else. I feel like the pre-merge was also some, like, mainly the Andrew vote.
The Andrew, I mean,
like,
for me, it was the funniest. I don't know if you've seen, but Andrew is a coworker of mine, so.
Oh, okay.
So
I did not know that.
Yes, I actually work with him, so like watching him do so bad was like really funny for me.
Yeah.
But it was I don't know. He just like started shit 3 days before you guys even went to tribal.
Yeah.
He thought that you were his number one ally.
Oh yeah, I know he did, and it was very funny watching him just go. You just went. It was very funny just watching him. And I was actually his ally for a little bit, for a little small point in time.
And then he just kept going with all his like stuff.
I was going with him, and I actually told him some stuff about Ellie, that Mr. Pink and Ellie were doing the triangle thing.
Oh, creating all the little alliances and all that.
Yeah, but yeah, like that. Like they did the triangle thing, and
what's the triangle
they
thing?
were talking about some where Pink would message me and Ellie, and he would talk to both of us, and it's like a triangle. He would like message me and Ellie like individually in the DMs, and he would tell us to DM between us.
Oh.
And he like wouldn't say anything, like he wouldn't say anything in the group chat about it. We had a group chat.
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
Didn't say anything
it was like you guys were Got Milk, right?
It's a like triangle. Yeah, we were the Got Milk.
Yeah.
And I really liked all the milk chats.
That was funny too.
But it was a triangle, and like there's the group chat in the middle. It's a little circle.
And no one was actually using it.
And no one used the circle. They just did the triangle.
I gotcha.
And we were talking to each other. So yeah, that was very annoying.
Well,
he was talking about some stuff in it. I'm like, you know what? I'm sick of it. And I just started talking to Andrew. I started leaking their secrets.
Okay.
And
Nintendrat.
I did it for like the first bit, and then they confronted me about it. They were like, I'm suspicious. Because we didn't even talk to anyone else that quickly. There's no one else who actually could have did it that quickly. And they confronted me about it, and I'm like, I'm sorry. And I spilled. And all of this is still happening in the triangle, so it's really annoying. And it's just, ugh.
Yeah. No, it's tough. That's like, especially like, right in the beginning, you're trying to figure out like who you can like trust and who you can work with, but then as you get further into the game, especially after the merge, there's like 10 people that you have to be like messaging potentially and trying to figure out what you're doing with and everything. So the game's challenging. But I mean, you did pretty well. Got to the final 6. Really close towards the end. So congratulations on that. But just again, thanks for playing in VidORGs. I think we'll probably wrap it up because we've been going about 18 minutes. So,
yeah.
But yeah, thank you for coming on and doing the exit interview. Congrats again on final 6, and maybe we'll see you in a future season here.
Possibly. Am I the fan favorite? Probably not.
Hey, we never know. We never know these things.
We know for sure that Ellie is the host favorite, specifically GT's favorite.
That's probably true. GT does love Ellie. All right.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for coming on today, and hopefully we can see you again in the future.
Yeah.
And we'll definitely see you at Final Tribal, where you're going to cast a vote for the winner.
Yes, we will hopefully, unless I do not vote like I did for Oreo.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm not going to do that.
All right, man.
Probably.
All right. Have a good one.
Have a good one.
Well, there you have it. Interview with Nintendog, voted out 6th place here at VidORGs Season 2 Mario Party. We're coming down to the end. Final 5. It really is almost anybody's game, and we're excited to see what happens. Tune in. We will be back probably tomorrow or the next day with another episode for who was eliminated in fifth place, and we'll see you then. Have a good one.